Всем привет, меня зовут Настя, и мы с вами продолжаем проходить игру Hogwarts Legacy. В предыдущей серии мы с вами выполнили побочное задание о упокоении Галкарда и с вами прибыли в зал картографии. Там мы встретились с тем самым профессором, которого мы видели в своих воспоминаниях. Где же он там? Это вообще не то. Ой, понятно, короче. Где оно был-то? Вот. Поиски недостающих страниц привели в богато украшенную комнату, где со мной познакомился портрет Персиваля Рэкхэма. Профессор Фиг будет рад узнать обо всем, что мне удалось выяснить. Так, ну у нас с вами сейчас задание. Задание, вот оно. Мы с вами идем на полет на метлах. То есть у нас первый с вами урок. На сегодняшнем уроке полетов на метлах мадам Когава объяснит основу пилотирования и маневрирования. Так что, можно сказать, это... Ой, часть основного квеста. Ну, уже, как видите, здесь все вот у нас подготовлено с вами. Я еще не летал на метлях, так что наши... Мне дадут красивую метлу. Я смогу выбрать метлу?
Everybody grab a broom, and we shall get started.
Я не умею. Вы меня будете учить?
Mr. Clopton, your attention, please.
Sorry, Madam Kagawa.
Everyone, please welcome a new student to our
Блин, уже все меня знают.
The goal of today is to remind all of you how to maneuver on a broomstick safely, as broom flight is, first and foremost, a means of transportation.
This, I fear, some of you have forgotten.
Diving, rolling, and loop-the-loops will not be taught or in fact tolerated in this class. We'll leave that to professional Quidditch players, like the Toyohashi Tengu.
Not a fan, I take it?
Now, let's see how well everyone kept up with their practice over the summer
Я вообще не
holidays.
летал на метле.
For those who need a refresher, step up to your broom, say up firmly and clearly, then kick your leg over and rest your weight on the seat.
Хочу красивую метлу, пожалуйста.
Up. Thank you. Now, your turn.
А мне тоже нужно так вежливо говорить с метлом?
Up, you stupid ratty school broom!
Ап!
Up.
И супер ведьмы.
One leg over, so there's a leg on each side. None of that side saddle nonsense. A gust of wind will throw you right off.
Не получится.
And if you hear my whistle while you're in flight, ground yourself at once.
Блин, ну я могу не услышать, если что.
Good. Now, for your first lesson, fly through each ring in the courtyard. Do take care.
This'll take
The
some
brooms
getting
are
used to.
school property. I want them
Wish I had
returned
my
in
own
one
broom.
piece.
Как-то так странно летает.
Well done. Now that you're acclimatized to your broom, let's see how well you manage with a more advanced exercise, shall we?
Ну давай.
This next set of rings will take you around the grounds for more of a challenge.
Летите через 3 кольца вокруг.
What have you?
Блин, класс.
Hello. Nice day for a flight.
This is rather fun.
Ну вообще, да, прикольно.
Ah, the old boathouse. Wish you could have experienced crossing the lake as a first year.
Ну, прикольно, кстати, да. Я помню, как в третьей части, но только я в третьей на гиппогрифе летал. Блин, мне так нравилось тоже вокруг школы летать. Там была огромная просто территория, на которой на PS2 была у Ника Скабана.
Our aquatic
Там, блин,
resident
круто
likes to make
было.
an appearance once in a while.
О, страшные звуки. Очки Пуффиндуй, пожалуйста.
Oh, well done! Have a moment? I say, I watched you fly through those rings. You seem to handle yourself on that dusty school broom well enough. I'd imagine you're ready for something a bit more challenging. But I'm getting ahead of myself. We haven't properly
Гонки.
met. I'm Everett Clopton.
Настя.
Am I right in suspecting that a Hufflepuff like you might be interested in some high-flying fun?
Мне нравится эта идея.
Can't say no to that. What did you have in mind?
A bit of a detour, so to speak. Follow me.
Ну, давай.
The tour is about to begin. Follow closely now. Right now, we're flying over the Transfiguration Courtyard. Lovely as ever. Let's hope the headmaster isn't having tea by the window today. Nice to get above it all, isn't it?
Главное не втемяшиться, блин.
Ahead of the gardens, the Hufflepuff common room windows just peek out. Bit claustrophobic for my taste.
Да
How is
нормально.
Everett flying so quickly?
Here's something handy to know. Lean forward for a burst of speed. Helpful if you need to escape a tricky situation.
Now that's more like it.
You sure you're not part hippogriff?
Не могу.
There's the famous bridge. Think of all the magic holding it up. I mean, look at it.
Ну да.
And Meowlery.
Я вот в
That's a bit of
советнике
solid
еще, кстати, не
architecture,
была.
isn't it?
Flying tips and a jaunt around Hogwarts. This is quite the tour, Everett.
That's Kagawa's whistle. This concludes our tour.
А, вот оно набирается.
Better hurry and hand in our brooms. Dismount here.
And where have you two been?
Экскурсия была.
Oh, hello, Professor. We were trying to get a bit of extra practice in.
Hefty points will be taken from each of you
Не
for not
надо,
following
ну,
my instructions.
пожалуйста.
Mr. Clopton, I am disappointed in you. You're in this class because you're still not showing yourself, or frankly, your broom the proper respect.
But, Professor...
Enough. Class is finished for the day. As for you, you do well to use better judgment in the future.
И мне минус очки.
That was some rather good flying.
Спасибо. На очку флешулю.
Sorry about that business with Kagawa, but you have to admit, those views were worth it.
Да, было прикольно.
It was worth losing a few house points for that detour.
You seem at home on a broom. Bet if you had a fancy model, you could fly laps around Imelda. She's Kagawa's favorite. I could show her a thing or two if I had my own broom. Hate having to return the school broom after class.
Perhaps I'll have to purchase a broom then.
If you can, you should. Wish I could.
А почему ты не
I
можешь?
recommend visiting Albie Weeks at Spintwitches in Hogsmeade. He's always looking to test new models. I'll keep an eye out for you in the sky.
Так. То есть я могу сходить до, получается, этого Хоксмита.
I've not forgotten about our library venture. How did you fare?
Do you think we'll learn how
If you're keen for some illicit spell practice, meet me outside the Defense Against the Dark Arts classroom. I know a discreet place near there.
Ну не знаю.
I'd hide in my common room if it were
Good
me.
day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins.
I like knowing what my sisters are up to.
Please meet me in the 7th floor corridor as soon as you can. I have an idea for somewhere you can focus on your studies.
Выручай-комната, да, давайте сначала туда сходим.
Hogwarts must have hundreds of owls.
Сначала выручай-комнату. Хочу выручай-комнату. Выручай-комнату, выручай. Да. Награда, колдовское заклинание. Эванеск, магический рецепт. В тенях. Крипты. И потом на доставку с вами сходим.
Wonder there's any mice left.
Я хочу сходить. Ой. Это эти цикада, да? Я хочу выручай комнату. Я ее обставлю. Моя комната будет. Она будет красивая. Вы себе не представляете, насколько.
Revelio.
Папашеньки, папа. О, так далеко видно, кстати. А вон там. Артефакт гоблинов. Подобные рога использовались во время восстания гоблинов 1612 года, чтобы призвать войска и в целом досадить ведьмам и волшебникам. Но этот рог был обнаружен после восстания за трактиром кабанья голова с начинкой из горгонзола внутри, предположительно, чтобы заглушить его. Он так нехил, так наверх, кстати, показывает. А вот это что? Это я пока не знаю, что делать. А, подождите. Стой, я поняла. На-на-на.
Incendio.
I wonder if you learn different things about astronomy as you go on. Although I can't see anyone being as passionate about it as you are.
Revelio.
Сходим с вами, дойдем деваться. Ой, опять дерутся там. Ну, заняться вообще нечем, я смотрю.
Thought I'd impress Garlic by calling for my
Хочу вручай комнату. Потому что моя комната.
Revelio.
Не пыкается, так что нормально. Нам сюда, вот тут, как раз. Пивс, что ли? Что-то слышу такое знакомое. Не понятно. О!
And a historian
Revelio.
uniform. It was brilliant solving those old treasure maps.
Только туда попасть не могу. Я тут не была, по-моему, да? Где-то слева вообще.
Professor Weasley? Somewhere away from prying eyes.
Выручай-комната.
Forgive me, the headmaster stopped me and I... Merlin's beard. I see you've wasted no time. Well done. Shall we?
After you, Professor.
What is this place?
This is the room of requirement. It only appears when one is in real
Хочу,
need
чтобы
of
моя
it.
выглядела посимпатичнее.
Ordinarily, a student might stumble upon this room entirely by accident, if ever. I'd only planned to suggest to you how to find it by walking past that bit of wall, focusing on what you need. But you've managed to reveal the room on your own. While I'm here, we should take advantage of the moment. Now, where is Deke? He must have sneaked past and gone ahead.
Дик?
Professor?
The house elf I was speaking to in my classroom your first day. Thought he might help you use the room once you found it. There's no chance I'm clambering over this mess. This presents the perfect opportunity to teach you Evanesco, the vanishing spell. You can cast Evanesco to vanish certain objects, such as these chairs and other things here in the room.
Ну,
I
давай.
suggest you practice the wand movements first, then you can clear the chairs away.
Так, Иванеско. Ну, сильный. Иванеско, да.
Splendid. Now, cast Evanesco on those chairs. Excellent work. You'll note that you are now in possession of
О, лунный
Moonstone.
камень, да.
We shall discuss its uses later.
Чтобы всякие там
Let's move
вещи
on.
строить, да, наверное.
Where in Merlin's name is that elf?
Красиво,
that-
очень.
Goodness. My old school bag. I wondered where that had got to. I can't believe it's still here. I'll just take a quick look at this. Give you an opportunity to explore on your own until we locate Deke.
Yes, Professor.
Ну ладно, я сама.
Dear me. Can't you keep it down? Some of us
Revelio.
are trying to rest.
Тут вон сундуки всякие.
Accio. Revelio. Levioso.
Так, допрыгнула.
Revelio.
А как вот?
Accio.
А как его сюда? Ага. Вот. Тихо. Ой, супер.
Hope this isn't as precarious as it looks.
Да вроде не должно.
Revelio.
An intruder! Stop them! No, not... that's not helpful, you worthless pile of tin!
Ну, хоть подстригу.
Revelio.
Тоже сундуки всякие. Могу туалет смыть. Комната решила, что мне нужно помыться. Обидно вообще-то. Ну, блин, мыться, значит, надо. О, красиво. Ну, туда попасть, кстати. Пока непонятно.
How does anyone other than a house elf manage to get around in here? Revelio.
Я вот сюда не запрыгнула, да, получается?
What was that?
Was that a golden snitch?
Снич.
Perhaps you should summon your wits and find out.
Подожди.
Accio! Levioso.
Куда ты там залезешь? И что? Окей, конечно. Если честно, я думаю... То ёкаламану. Давай, иди сюда тогда. Он не разворачивается.
I hope that house elf can find us in here.
Да блин. Зараза. А, ну я там сундук. Ну я не понимаю, почему не могу изменить. Там, наверное, что-то еще есть. Ты можешь это отодвинуть? На, поднимись, блин. Почему она не хочет туда? Санный снич. Давай так. Не, она не хочет. Я не понимаю, как туда, короче, попасть. Фигня, короче, какая-то, пойдемте. Вон тот эльф.
Yikes! Careful!
Huh? Oh, there you are. Wait right there. Deke will come to you. Hello.
Ah, Deke, we've been looking for you.
Apologies, Professor Weasley. Deke was looking through some of what's appeared in the room since Deke was last here.
Такой милый эльф, кстати.
Is this the student?
Indeed it is.
Deke is honored to meet you.
Deke has been a friend since I was a second year. We discovered this room together. I mentioned you to Deke. We believe that you might be able to benefit from this room like I did. Deke, Would you be so kind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. The Room of Requirement will always be equipped for the Seeker's needs. It's unplottable, so won't appear on any map. Most happen upon it by accident, if ever. Deke's seen students in need of an extra file for potions stumble upon the room filled with them. You seem to have accessed it in its form as the Room of Hidden Things.
I was thinking about needing a place away from prying eyes. Brilliant.
Oh, that explains it then.
What I need specifically is a place where I can catch up on my schoolwork without distraction.
Well then, the room can provide you with precisely that. Now, it's time to focus on what you need. Just close your eyes. Imagine the room precisely as you need it.
А я могу ее поставить?
The room will do the rest.
Хочу красивые там стены. Вау, красиво. Это ванна? А, нет, стол. Подумала,
You've
ванна.
given yourself quite a canvas to work with. I look forward to seeing what you do with the space. Ah, and it seems the room has provided you with a desk of description.
Стол определения.
Excellent.
Чё?
It can identify unfamiliar items of clothing. One should always understand the effects of anything in which one is clothed.
Вы разблокировали стол определений. Используйте его, чтобы обнаружить любые скрытые магические свойства неизвестного снаряжения. А, да, у меня есть такое.
You'll find plenty of items of clothing that need to be identified. The desk will be an invaluable resource.
А что еще?
I imagine the desk of description will come in handy.
It will. I hope you'll take advantage of it. Now, I'll give you a brief lesson in conjuring. The room might not provide everything you need on its own.
Conjuring?
Yes, the magic of creating or conjuring objects. I'll teach you.
Так.
Very good. When conjuring more complex objects, you'll need what's called a spellcraft. Spellcrafts are like recipes. They list the ingredients or resources needed to conjure a particular object. You should have acquired some for a potion station and potting table from tomes and scrolls in Hogsmeade.
I
Не
did.
знаю. А, да.
Where can I find the resources I need?
While resources such as moonstone can be obtained throughout the Highlands, it's much safer and easier to purchase them. They can also be collected by vanishing objects in the room, such as the chairs you vanished earlier. In fact, you should have enough resources for now.
I see. Can I regain resources by vanishing something I've already conjured?
You can indeed. Quite perceptive.
Да, я
Why
такая.
don't you give it a try? Go ahead and conjure the potion station and potting table. You should find both familiar, since they'll resemble the ones you've already used to study magical plants and brew potions in class.
Так. Маленький ботанический стенд, маленький электричный, готический. Какой посимпатичный? Ботанический. Красивый. как его можно... Как-то, знаете, особо тут не впихнешь его. Так вот, давайте. А как выглядят вот эти? На. Симпатичнее. А еще цвет могу поменять ему. Офигеть. А как поменять? Я не вижу. Так, травология. Ну, тоже атлетичный. А, вот, все, я поняла.
Well done. You can use these whenever you need to brew potions or grow plants. Presuming, of course, you've collected any seeds or potion ingredients you need in Hogsmeade or outside the castle grounds.
У меня этот есть. О, предметы на стену, смотрите. 4 таблички. Полка с оборудованием для квиддича. А, это полка. Что на стену, да? О, лянкры. Так, что у меня еще есть? Для тех, кто желает контролировать свои владения. Так вот. Это пониже хочу. Симпатичнее будет. Так, что у меня еще есть? Ковер, да? Ковры. Нет ковров. Мебели у меня нет, зато у меня есть просто украшения, какие-нибудь статуи. Или часы хочу, напомню. О, симпатично. Пусть тут стоит. Большая. Да нет, пусть стоит. Художественное произведение. Портрет парочки озорно. Хочу озорную ведьму. Тут висит. Вот чуть. Так. Вот это хочу. Цвет. Стол. Просто стол, да? Сюда. Статую сюда бахнем. В пуфера. Так, и вот у нас есть того нелят каких. Ну и все, да. Красиво.
Dick will be here to answer any questions you may have. Do not underestimate his insights.
Вода.
Can you tell me a bit more about Deke?
He's been at Hogwarts longer than I have, and seems to know its every nook, cranny, and secret. We discovered this room together when I was a student. Deke has had a good deal of experience, both here at Hogwarts and at a previous post. I shall let Deke tell you more when he's ready, but again, you would be wise to listen to any suggestions he may have.
Can I use this type of transfiguration magic outside of the room?
Conjuring and vanishing are strictly forbidden elsewhere in the castle. We've charms in place to enforce
типа, почему я не могу
It would be
использовать эти?
exhausting to reverse the errors in both judgment and magic. But the room of requirement has its own rules.
I will be sure to speak with Deke if I need anything. Thank you.
Good luck. I shall linger a bit longer in case you'd like to learn another transfiguration spell for use in the room.
Коллекция обновлена. Светильники.
Complete the tasks I've given you and then meet me in my classroom to learn Defindo, the severing charm. It's typically used to cut an object, but can be a powerful weapon when needed.
Зеркала. Подьян. Давайте пойдем посмотрим. Так. Еще раз поговорить с ней можно, да?
I'm ready for the next lesson, Professor. Very well. First, you'll need to gather some moonstone. You can acquire it by vanishing items here in the room of requirement, or you can gather it carefully outside of the Hogwarts grounds. Return to me once you've gathered enough, and we shall begin the lesson.
I have the moonstone you requested, Professor.
Good. Then we may begin your lesson. You can conjure more than potions and herbology techniques.
Да, я уже создала там.
Conjuration can be used to decorate this space to your liking. Why don't you try it on the walls and floor?
У меня ж ковра нет.
Good work. Shall we move on?
I've conjured everything I can. What's next, Professor?
I think you're ready to take on alteration. The altering spell will allow you to customize any conjured item. You can change the colors, patterns, and styles of your furniture to suit your taste. Let's get started, shall we? Watch closely as I demonstrate how to perform the altering spell.
Ну давай. Ох, ёкалована.
Just aim your wand at any...
Так.
And perform the altering spell to customize it.
Цвет объекта. Ой, простите. Так, изменить цвет. Как размер? Измените цвет объекта. Да не стену. Цвет.
Nicely done. Now you're ready for something a little more advanced. You can use the altering spell directly on the room's architecture. Try these new designs on the floor or balcony. Try aiming at the floor or at that balcony.
Пол, о. Вот этот путь. эклектичный. Ну вот эклектичный получше.
Your space might benefit from a bit of ambiance, don't you think? Dean, would you mind?
Of course, Professor Weasley. Professor Weasley showed Deke this bit of magic some years ago. Deke thinks you'll enjoy it. Come and talk to Deke when you're ready.
Ну давай.
Professor Weasley said I should ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Эклектичный, я уже заметил. Люблю холодный лунный свет, люблю холодный лунный свет.
I would like the room to feel as if it's being lit by the moon.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Вау.
Quite a difference. Of course, you needn't keep this style if you don't like it. You can always ask Deke to change it back. Now you have learnt a good bit about alteration.
Thank
Это
you, Professor.
точно.
The room is full of possibilities.
Indeed. No matter how much time I spend here, the room always manages to surprise me.
Мне еще этажи открыли, что ли? Очень классно. Капец, мне тут понаоткрывали.
An even bigger space.
How did that happen?
The room equips itself to your needs. It must have sensed that you needed more space to practice spellcasting. If you'd like to customize the space further, you can use these spellcrafts. You'll find more of them both inside and outside the school.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep an eye out.
Good. I'll leave you to it. This is your space now. Use it wisely.
Спасибо. А Дидик. Вот он, я хочу другой цвет, можно?
I'd like to ask you about changing the room's ambiance.
Of course. What sort of overall look most appeals to you?
Люблю уют, тепло. Давай близко беру.
I'd like the room to feel natural and earthy, as though I'm outdoors.
Oh, sounds perfect.
Ну тогда пусть будет нормально. Спасибо. Так много комнат. Очень красиво. Ну туда можно всякого понастроить, конечно, блин, клево. Всё. Блин, класс. Сейчас. Я просто не понимаю, с чего оно. Ну все, мне бодяна больше нет. Окей. Так, задание. Шарп, Дефиндер. Раздобудьте зелье невидимости, испытайте его дель. Раздобудьте грозовой напиток. Лётное испытание. Купите метлу. Вот, да, хочу купить метлу. Да, я думаю, проще переместиться будет нам с вами. Это 685, вы чё вообще, что ли?
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
Так, а можно я подожду тут время? Ну вот, хоть день, блин. А чё шарохаться такое себе счастье?
Wonderful.
Здравствуйте.
Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Это проблема, да, вот.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches.
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Давайте
Sounds quite the
осмотрю.
array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
What are we looking for today?
Чё почем? 600. Удобная быстрая метла с уникальным плетеным дизайном.
That item is of the highest quality.
Отдельная метля для тех, у кого вспыльчивый характер. Метла факультета. Заколдованная метла, которая демонстрирует вашу привязанность к родному курсу. Лунный свет. Метла из ясени. Изготовлена очень искусно, что придает ей невероятную устойчивость. Метла прядь ветра. Стильная метла с ярким элементом. В буквальном смысле. Прикольная вот это. А что продать-то можно? Вот это мне не нужно.
Nice doing business with you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Спасибо.
Thanks for stopping by. Oh, whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you. I think you'll be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes. But you may notice that speed consistency tends to falter as you rise. I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas for enchantments, upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Да, я не против.
How long have you had a passion for brooms?
Since the moment I saw my first Quidditch match. Seeing flyers maneuver the way they do. Oh, some people continue to have their doubts about me and my ideas. I hope that won't dissuade you from helping. I know I'm onto something.
Why do you need me to report to you on this broom flight?
I did try to get Imelda to help, but she has some flying habits and quirks that made her difficult to collaborate with. I need a flyer with no bad habits and a knack for flying. Your classmate Everett said you're a natural on a broom. He's forever in here studying the newest models, almost as passionate about brooms as I am. If your rumoured talent for flying can help you beat Imelda's times, then having you assess the broom will be invaluable.
Sounds as though you took Kagawa's class.
I did, but my focus on the technical elements of brooms rather than the art of flying drove her mad. She thinks it fitting I run Spintwitches now. I don't reckon either of us ever pictured me batting away bludgers for the Cannons or Puddlemere United. And I find a certain satisfaction in winning over the naysayers who think I may be too young to run this shop. With your help, I can continue proving myself the most knowledgeable purveyor of wizarding sporting goods around.
Okay.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Ага. Здесь летать нельзя, смотрите. Так, я еще хотела пока задание у нас тут с вами есть. Это вот. Раздобудьте зелье невидимости и грозовой напиток.
Can't help but admire Mr. Enthusiasm.
Так, здесь это. Вот оно.
My advice when dealing with untoward matters
is...
Грозовой напиток и зелье невидимости. Ну, давайте.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around.
Купить.
What can I do for you today?
Так, зелье невидимости.
A wise decision.
Где у тебя грозовой напиток? Капец, блин, цена, жесть.
I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
Нормально. Так, ну и понятно. И в следующей серии мы уже с вами используем грозовой напиток против врагов. Так что это мы с вами уже делаем в следующей серии. Мы достаточно сегодня продуктивно с вами прошли. Даже вон уже 20% игры, между прочим, у нас с вами пройдено. Так. Так что это с вами займем в следующей серии. Я надеюсь, вам понравилось. Ставьте лайки, подписывайтесь на мой канал. Всем спасибо. Всем пока.